All right, we're live. Guys, what is going on? This is the Club of the Man 1993 coming at you for just a special little Friday night live stream because I had absolutely nothing to do tonight because I have nothing to do on Friday nights anymore, it seems like. But so I decided for a change, it's the big special weekend, the Royal Rumble on Sunday. But first we have NXT TakeOver Philadelphia tomorrow night on the WWE Network at 8 o'clock. I'm very excited for that show as well. So I thought about last year when my Four Horsemen and I first got together last year. We first became who we are last year. We did a video where we kind of did like our fantasy predictions for the Royal Rumble match, like predicting who the 30 entrants were, any surprise entrants we thought were happening, kind of like trying to writing the Royal Rumble in our own perspectives, kind of with our ideas of seeing what we could come up with. Well, we didn't get to do that this year. And, I woke up this morning, I just wanted to take it easy today. So I thought, what? Why don't I get together a crack at it? And not just do for the men's, but for the women's Royal Rumble match as well. So I sat down, I wrote out, who I think will all enter the Royal Rumble matches, both of them in general, and kind of did what I did last year. And I will be honest, with the, mad booking for storylines for both Royal Rumble matches, it was a little bit challenging this year to do that. I mean, the women's wasn't too bad because I feel like there is more storylines, things can come out based off of the things I had in mind. The men's was a little bit tougher, really, because, there really isn't like a huge favorite being built on the show up to this Royal Rumble match. I mean, we all know who the favorites are to win as well, which reminds me also, during this live stream, I did put back up the polls again, as I did a couple nights ago, stating, who do you think will win the Royal Rumble. I put them back up again. That way we can get, second opinions also, and that way I can share those results as well. I just want to see if anybody has at all, participated in them. We got one vote so far for the women's Royal Rumble vote, and then we don't have anything for the men's. That is fine. It may not give any votes because of, I already put those polls up a few days ago. But again, since I did this live stream, we'll do it again. So probably about an hour stream, I'd say. So if you come in, just sit back, pop some popcorn, grab a jug of water. And I know I have a Houston Texans cup and a Seattle Mariners hat. I have it all on today. All right. So let's get started. First, I will go over the ones who are already confirmed for each of the matches. Then we'll get started with the women's Royal Rumble match. So first, let's go to the confirmed entrants, which for the women, we have 18 confirmed entrants so far, which is pretty much everyone on the main roster who's not a champion except for Paige, because Paige is hurt and she cannot wrestle in this Royal Rumble match, unfortunately. Hopefully, she's not done for good. But once again, if it's better for her health for her to be done for good, then the best be done. So far, we have Alicia Fox, Asuka, Bayley, Becky Lynch, Miss Money in the Bank Carmella, Dana Brooke, Lana, Liv Morgan, Mandy Rose, Mickie James, Naomi, Natalya, Nia Jax, Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan, Sasha Banks, Sonya Deville, and Tamina. Those are 18 confirmed entrants for the women's Royal Rumble match. For the men, we have 17. Aiden English, Apollo Crews, Baron Corbin, Bray Wyatt, Elias, Finn Balor, John Cena, Matt Hardy, Randy Orton, Rusev, Shinsuke Nakamura, The Miz, all three members of the New Day, Titus O'Neil, and Tye Dillinger. Those are the 17 confirmed entrants for the men. So with that, there's a lot of wiggle room for surprise entrants. Definitely in the women's match, because pretty much everyone on the main roster for the women's division, again, except for Paige, is in this Royal Rumble match. So there's a lot of wiggle room for surprise, and we don't know who could show up. Now, that makes this a little more exciting and a little more funner to talk about, because a lot more fun to talk about. Not funner. Funner is not a word. A lot more fun to talk about because, you can see who I think is going to show up based off of, legends, in the past, that are not in the Hall of Fame yet. There's probably a heck of a lot from NXT. Some I do expect, some I'm not sure of. But the men's, a little tougher to predict again. But let's get right into it. We'll start off with the women's Royal Rumble match. So this women's Royal Rumble match, again, is make it or break it. This is the one, they have one shot at probably making this match, really good. If it stinks, it may not happen again. So not only is this match to me with 30 entrants going to celebrate, not only going to be a historic moment for the women, but it's also should bring back some legends and some upcomers as well. Just not I should say always celebrate, but emphasize women's wrestling in general as well, and just having some of the greats in there just do what they can do and go out. Just don't make this look like a bunch of jobbers in there doing absolutely nothing and boring, because that's the case, you go downhill. Now, I wonder though, do you think since this is a historic moment, will the WWE consider making this the main event? I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to open up with the women and close with the men, but you never know what they do. You don't know what they think. One moment they're like, oh yeah, let's do something different. Next moment it's like, nah, let's not do something different at all. But so you don't know what's going to happen. But I think my safe bet is we're probably going to open with the women's Royal Rumble match. I'm sure a lot of people are predicting that. We only have one vote on each of the polls so far. It's completely fine. So let's get right into it. So for the women's match, there are, again, 18 confirmed entrants, 12 surprise entrants will be getting. My numbers 1 and 2. My number 1 is Becky Lynch. I think she could be one to start off at number 1. I think she would be, looking up all these names, it looked like she'd be one that, you would want to see, get like a strong showing in there and like energizing us up. But I think Becky Lynch would be the prime one, I think, to start us off at number 1. Number 2, I wanted to give it to, just a dominating heel who I think, would be a good way to start off as well. Someone a little more newer and need the experience to get a good showing. So that's why I gave this to Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott will be number 2. So we'll start off with Becky Lynch and Ruby Riott, since, they kind of have a history since when Ruby Riott first came up. The Riott Squad wrote Becky Lynch off of TV when Becky wanted to film her movie. So we'll start off with those two. My number 300, usually numbers 3, 4, and 5. Well, not always, but usually somewhere in there. It's usually someone who's not going to last in the Rumble that long. So someone who's not going to last in the Rumble that long, who, I thought would even make perfect sense to be thrown in here right now, is Alicia Fox. So Alicia Fox be number 3. I think she'll get eliminated immediately by Becky Lynch. Number 4 is a surprise entrant from NXT. I don't know why, but I really wanted to see, even though I feel like there's a couple of women from NXT that might have a better shot in getting to the Rumble than this woman. I just really been impressed with this woman in the Mae Young Classic and what she's done so far in NXT, even though she's not really in the title picture yet. But I like what I see. I think someone who like reasonable, like, not like a heaping big surprise, but, get in there, get a decent amount, be eliminated by, another like heel or someone needs a good momentum going. So my number 4 entrant from NXT is Bianca Belair. That's who I'm going to predict coming out at number 4. Now, along the way, of course, since I put in Ruby Riott at number 2, members of the Riott Squad and Absolution will be coming out as well, spread out, leading to a big brawl between those two stables as well, even though it'll be 3-on-2 since Paige won't be in the match. But it's what I am. It is what it is. Hassan the Mighty, no worries, man. What's up, man? How you doing tonight? So my number 5 entrant, though, to add on with Ruby Riott will be Sarah Logan, followed by number 6 from Absolution, Sonya Deville. Number 7 entrant is Natalya, which I'll give Natalya. The reason why I put Natalya in this early is because of give her a little bit more time in there as the heel veteran for somebody else coming in later. But I think she will eliminate Bianca Belair. Right after that, just to have someone give her some momentum. Now, here's where some interesting storytelling comes in. I made some bold predictions at the beginning of this year of who I think we're going to get switched up in the Superstar Shakeup if it does happen after WrestleMania. So here's what I predict to happen. So my number 8 entrant will be a returning Nikki Bella coming out at number 8. She's still on SmackDown though right now. Keep in mind, Nikki Bella will come out at number 8, followed by number 9. Surprise entrant from NXT, Billie Kay from the Iconic Duo. Now, the thing is, though, is that if one would come out, now we would assume the other one would be there as well. So that's why I want to make one thing where Billie Kay and Peyton Royce come out. They try to get in there at the same time, but they tell Peyton to wait, and then Peyton ends up being number 10, and they go in there and they solely go for Nikki Bella. Pretty much, this is a veteran, face veteran trying to put over a heel tag duo of Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. But then that leaves room for number 11, surprise return also, Brie Bella enters at number 11. And it could be that instance wherever, you know, the Iconic Duo, either around this time, either the Iconic Duo will eliminate the Bellas, or if the Bellas eliminate the Iconic Duo will get back in there and you know, eliminate the Bellas and brawl with them pretty much. Setting up for after WrestleMania, when I predict the Superstar Shakeup, to, like, you know, balance out the face and heels, or people who I think should turn face now. I remember saying that I think the Bellas should go to Raw. And with that being the case, have the Iconic Duo go to Raw also, and the Iconic Duo and the Bellas can feud, and they could help also put over the Iconic Duo up on the main roster. Because let's be real, guys, I feel like Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, they're ready to move on to the main roster. I mean, they've been, like, you know, I don't think they're going to be NXT Women's Champions. I mean, I feel like the best shot was at the Fatal 4-Way at TakeOver War Games, but I feel like they're developed enough that they don't really need the NXT Women's Championship run at all to go forward. Like Shayna Baszler and Kairi Sane are there now. They're probably the two big names who we hope carrying that championship soon, which I'm still thinking Shayna Baszler will on Saturday. Let me see here. Hassan the Mighty says, "Good, how you doing? Not too bad, man. How about yourself?" He says, maybe Bayley will enter at number 1, but Eva Marie better not enter. I don't think Eva Marie's coming back. I'd be surprised if she would come back. He's predicting Ember Moon to Raw. Okay, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce to SmackDown. Lacey Evans going to SmackDown. Maybe a little too early for Lacey Evans and Kairi Sane, but, you know, not bad predictions as well. I mean, it happens. Cool. I mean, they've pulled out of the hat with, you know, somebody else, you know, like Sonya Deville or Mandy Rose. I didn't think we're ready at all coming up, but, you know, never know what could happen. But all right, he thinks Kairi Sane goes to SmackDown also. That's cool. We'll see what happens. Thank you for your comments as well, man. So continuing on here now. Again, after the stuff with the Bella Twins and the Iconic Duo, number 12, I have Bayley coming out. And then followed by number 13, Lana. Number 14, surprise return, Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix. I think it would be appropriate. I mean, there's a few other women. I'll mention some honorable mentions who could also enter this Women's Royal Rumble. I feel that, you know, Beth Phoenix should make an appearance in this Royal Rumble because, you know, well, even another honorable mention, I'll leave it to you. I'm sorry. Beth Phoenix is one of 3 women's wrestlers that ever entered a Royal Rumble match. It would only be appropriate, I feel, for her also to enter the match itself. And based off of, you know, her history with being close friends with Natalya, and, you know, some of the comments she's made about her while she's on commentary for the Mixed Match Challenge, I thought, well, what if Beth and Natalya tease like some little teaming up like briefly, and then eventually maybe, you know, like Beth tries to eliminate Natalya, or Natalya tries to eliminate Beth, or something like that. Like maybe Natalya will also try to eliminate Beth or something like that. Well, I think maybe the opposite, because, you know, Natalya is like, you know, she's like one more full of herself, and Beth Phoenix to be the one like, hey, wake up, you know, face it or whatnot. Just based off some of the stuff she's saying about her on the Mixed Match Challenge. So I would say maybe they would team up and eliminate Lana, and then maybe they'll try to. No, I'm sorry, actually I got this wrong. Maybe they'll like try to eliminate each other, but at number 15, somebody who I think needs to have a dominating performance in this match is Nia Jax. Nia Jax will come out at number 15, and then she will come in there and she will eliminate Natalya and Beth Phoenix, and she will also eliminate Bayley. I think I'll let see Nia Jax get quite a few eliminations as well. Hassan the Mighty says Toni Storm could join Rumble also. I forgot about Toni Storm. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Is she in NXT though? I haven't seen her, but even if she's not in NXT as a surprise entrant as well, I would love to see Toni Storm in there. She was awesome in the Mae Young Classic. He's also saying Bianca Belair goes to Raw. Sure. Definitely a good pick. So Nia Jackson there, she eliminates immediately Natalya and Beth Phoenix and Bayley. Number 16 from Absolution is Mandy Rose, followed by number 17 from the Riot Squad, Liv Morgan. Now, even though again, Paige will not be in this match, I think at some point in this match they have to have some type of like, you know, moment where it's like, you know, Riot Squad and Absolution out there going at each other. Now, I had Ruby Riott and Sonya Deville and Sarah Logan like out there long, because I feel like they are the ones that I think have, you know, the wrestling technician still, but like, you know, like Sarah Logan used a little bit more on her mic skills. Sonya Deville, I guess, could agree a little more. I think like she's somewhat there, but not quite there yet. Like Mandy Rose and Liv Morgan, I feel like have a little bit of more work to do, but we'll see what happens with them as well. But I think this is around time where we will have like some type of brawl between Absolution and the Riot Squad, even though it will be 3-on-2. And I'd say Absolution will team up and eliminate Liv Morgan. Mandy Rose will be eliminated by Sarah Logan, but then Sonya Deville will eliminate Sarah Logan. Speaking of which, did I oh yeah, that's why for some reason my notes corrected Deville to Neville. But then I'd say Ruby Riott will be the one to eliminate Sonya Deville also at this time. As again, I think it would make sense that Ruby Riott, the strongest out of the 5 core, those 5 members also. I think she would like to see her get, the longest out of all those. I think she will eliminate Sonya Deville, but there will be a moment between the Riot Squad and Absolution, I am predicting. Number 18 is Dana Brooke, but she's probably not going to last in there long. I have her getting eliminated by Nia Jax. Number 19 is Miss Money in the Bank, Carmella, followed by number 20, Asuka, who's going to go in there and just, dominate. She will first eliminate Ruby Riott, followed by Carmella. Number 21 is Naomi. Number 22 is Kairi Sane. I would like to see a moment between Kairi Sane and Asuka, whether it's right away or somewhere later in the match or whatnot. But I think it needs to happen because I'm predicting still that either at WrestleMania 35, because before WrestleMania 34 or at WrestleMania 34, Asuka's going to be Raw Women's Champion. And to hand her that first loss, it's going to have to be, I think the only 2 people I think that are capable of, that I would like to see get built up to be the one who hands Asuka that first loss is either Kairi Sane or Shayna Baszler. 2 people who just entered the NXT as soon as Kairi Sane, as Asuka left NXT. I feel like, one of those 2. I'm leaning more towards Kairi Sane, but I say maybe Shayna Baszler also is a possibility we could see. Who knows? Son the Mighty says Tony is not signed with WWE. That stinks. But again, maybe she will still make a one-off appearance in the Rumble. I do like that idea of Tony Storm. But yeah, so I feel like Kairi Sane guys in there, and she has to have a moment with Asuka sometime. Number 23 will be Ember Moon. I want to see. I think Ember Moon should be in this Women's Rumble, no doubt about it, because I feel like she will drop the title to Shayna Baszler, get her rematch at NXT Takeover New Orleans, and I think afterwards she'll be up on the main roster. Hassan the Mighty wants to see her on Raw. I think in my prediction, I predicted her going to SmackDown based off of what my predictions for the Superstar Shaker was going to be, but I wouldn't mind seeing her on Raw either. Just some way to balance out the babyface. So either brand, I'd say I'm cool with having her on. Well, I think I picked SmackDown also because keep her away from Asuka because Asuka's already on Raw, and that way we don't see them collide. We've just already seen them recently also, so that might be a possibility also. But that's just my prediction. So Ember Moon comes out number 23. Number 24 is Tamina. Get eliminated by Nia Jax immediately because I'm just not a Tamina fan. Number 25 is Boss Time, Sasha Banks. Apparently today is Sasha Banks' birthday. So happy birthday, Sasha. And then I think this will be around a time where several superstars will team up to eliminate Nia Jax. My number 26 entrant, numbers 26 through 30, with the exception of number 29, I have a very interesting group of people coming in here. Guys, Hassan the Mighty, anybody who's watching this live or afterwards, please do not hate me for making this prediction. Well, if you do like this person, I have nothing against you liking this person at all, but I'm sorry, I would not want to see this person in the Royal Rumble match, the Women's Rumble, that is. My number 26 prediction, she's going to be on commentary, is Stephanie McMahon. With all the surprise, the open space, I can see Stephanie inserting herself into this Royal Rumble match. Now, I know a lot of people probably don't want to see Stephanie in the match, but I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. She's going to enter, but I'm not going to have her eliminate anybody. I don't want her to do that. I'll just have her just push around a few people here and there until number 27 happens, because they had a little bit of a history years ago. Number 27, Trish Stratus. I think this somebody as high caliber of a women's wrestler as Trish Stratus needs to appear in this Rumble. She will come out, and based off of their history, she will eliminate Stephanie McMahon right away. That's my prediction for that. Number 28, Lita. Let's see Trish and Lita go at it for a little bit. Now, why am I saving them for so late? Because, they probably still could go for how long, but I think, I'm not sure how limited they will be these days. So the thing is also, when I was thinking about who could enter these Rumble matches, I think, okay, how big of a star can they be? And also, who right now would it make sense to eliminate that big of a caliber of a star? Because you don't want, Dana Brooke eliminating Trish Stratus or Alicia Fox eliminating Lita or something. That, to me, that wouldn't look really too realistic or strong at all. I wouldn't like that. So I'm going to have to say Trish Stratus number 27, eliminating Stephanie McMahon. Number 28 is Lita. She'll come out, and maybe her and Trish will have do their thing together. Number 29 is definitely Mickie James, because why not have Mickie come out and go at it with Trish Stratus? She had a great rivalry with back in 2006, and you can go at it with Leah a little bit for old time's sake. So that's the case. But so who's going to be the ones to eliminate these big stars? That's my number 30 pick, debuting in the WWE, Ronda Rousey. No matter whether she wins or loses, I think Ronda Rousey is coming in at number 30. I mean, you could also say, Asuka could eliminate Trish or Lita, but I'd say if anybody, let Ronda Rousey eliminate Trish and Lita, because she could use the momentum. She eliminates those two, and then Asuka and Rousey start, trying to outdo each other pretty much, eliminate everybody else. Naomi, Ember Moon, Kairi Sane. Well, Stratus and Lita not right away, but later on. And then Asuka will also eliminate Mickie James. So my final four I have for the Women's Royal Rumble match: Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Asuka, and Ronda Rousey. Let's have Sasha get eliminated by Becky Lynch, and then Becky Lynch get eliminated by Ronda Rousey. My final two, Ronda Rousey and Asuka. And even though I think a lot of people think if Ronda Rousey enters the Royal Rumble match, she should win it. I somewhat agree with that, but I still got to go with my pick for Asuka. Even if Asuka loses this, though, it won't count as an actual loss for her, because in singles matches, because she if you remember, she not before NXT TakeOver Dallas, she lost at number one contenders women's battle royal when Carmella won, and her and Bayley had a match for the NXT Women's Championship. So I think Asuka would be okay if she didn't win, but I'm going to pick Asuka to eliminate Ronda Rousey, and then maybe we could have Ronda and Becky feud at Fastlane or something like that for number one contendership, and that'll get Ronda Rousey to face off against Charlotte at WrestleMania 34 for the SmackDown Women's Championship. That's my prediction for the winner, and who are the final two and the final four going to be as well. Asuka going to win it. Ronda Rousey, Asuka. Becky Lynch is going to be the Iron Woman of this match, starting number one, getting to the final three. I think I think Ronda, Asuka, and Nia Jax are going to tear up having the eliminations in there as well. Just give them a strong showing. Let's see what we got here in the live chat. Hassan the Maya, are you going to do a live stream on Superstar Shakeup predictions? Eventually, maybe I will. Yeah, I did some in the bowl predictions, but maybe I'll take a crack at it again later on, seeing what's going on. Who do you not want to see in the Rumble? I mean, I would not want to see Stephanie McMahon in the Rumble, but I think it's going to happen. But there really isn't, with how much room we need. It really isn't. I mean, else I say I don't want to see in the Rumble, in my opinion. It's more so who do I not want to see win the Rumble, I'd say. So nobody really besides Stephanie. T and Coupon, what's up? He's watching on his lunch break. Lunch break. Wow, it's kind of late for lunch. Hassan said maybe she won't enter because of filming in Colombia. Can you confirm who are you? I'm talking about this, Hassan, please. I wasn't sure who you were saying. T and Coupon says, I say Asuka will win and Nia Jax to eliminate the most women. That will make sense, honestly, with Nia. I say either Nia or Ronda eliminated them. Lauren's in the live chat. Hi, Lauren. How are you tonight? So just to go over again, my winner for the Women's Royal Rumble match is Asuka. My final two are Ronda and Asuka. And my final four is Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Asuka, and Ronda Rousey. Again, let's go over my surprise entrance and anybody else who's going to get a nice appearance. Ruby Riott, so I think is going to get a good appearance in there, and she will probably be eliminated more so. She'll be eliminated when Asuka would come in. So I'd say my surprise entrants are Bianca Belair, Nikki Bella, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, and Brie Bella. Again, that will set up an eventual feud at the WrestleMania between the Bella Twins and the Iconic Duo. Beth Phoenix teaming up with Natalya to eliminate Lana. And then they'll kind of tease some tension between them. And then Nia Jax will eliminate both of them. Nia Jax will be dominating. After Liv Morgan enters, when all the members of shoot, I forgot their names already. The Riot Squad and Absolution will go at it. And they'll all eliminate each other, except for Ruby Riott will be the only one standing tall. Let me see here. Asuka will come in number 20, be dominating. Kairi Sane and Ember Moon will be surprise entrants. Stephanie McMahon, number 26. Trish Stratus, number 27. Lita, number 28, will be a surprise entrant. Ronda Rousey at number 30. So, yeah, I think that's going to be the case there. Let's see here. Let's go to the live chat. Hassan said Ronda Columbia. Okay, yeah, I forgot she was in the movie. Thanks for confirming that. Lauren says, I'd love to see Lita, Trish, AJ Lee, Molly Holly, Victoria, Tori Wilson, Melina, and Kelly Kelly in the Rumble. Those are good picks. I didn't think about who was it? I didn't think about Victoria and Molly Holly. Definitely, maybe Tori Wilson. Kelly Kelly's also a possibility. Melina, AJ Lee, maybe a long shot, but if she returns, I'm all for it. Couple honorable mentions. I think Nikki Cross, also from NXT, could enter in there as well. Not sure again if it will happen or not, but I think she's also a strong possibility from NXT to win as well. Not to win, to enter as well. So that's possible. And she thinks Asuka is winning. Okay. Tia Couponer likes the idea of the Bella versus the Iconic Duo feud. Awesome. Lauren says surprise entrance for the men's could be Batista, Undertaker, The Rock, John Morrison, Daniel Bryan. Not too bad. And Stephanie is special guest commentator. She is. I can see her pulling off the thing where she's on commentary and her music hits. She's like, never mind, I'm in. She thinks Nakamura is winning. Ethan Carter III, possibly also for the men's Royal Rumble match. Possibly. I didn't have him in my predictions because I don't really know too much about Ethan Carter III, but I'd be interested in giving him a shot. Robbie's in the live chat. Where are my Ruby Riott ice cream bars? Yes, where are they? Lauren said, I'm good. How are you? I got home 2 hours ago. I've been home all day doing work. Bellas versus Iconic Duo. It's all right. Hello, Robbie. Yeah, where are those ice cream bars at? Even since I'm wearing it also, where's CM Punk's ice cream bars also as well? We never got those either. But yes, thank you guys for the comments in the live chat. We'll continue on rolling here. I'm trying to think of maybe other else who we didn't mention. Maybe Michelle McCool also for the women's Rumble match. Trying to think. Do you guys anybody have any other women's wrestlers you'd like to see enter the Royal Rumble? Lauren's final five are Asuka, Sasha, Bayley, Becky, and Mickey. Not too bad. I'd take that. Trying to think. We mentioned Kelly Kelly, Victoria, Melina, Kelly Kelly. Trying to think who other women's wrestlers. Which WWE women's butt do you like the most? Not sure about that one, Hassan. Robbie says, hey, Mike, Dan and Gene want me to tell you if you get counted out or disqualified, it's still a loss. Just like Punk would say when he's feud with Taker. Lauren says also the final five for the men are Cena, Orton, Reigns, Nakamura, and Taker. Pretty stacked, not too bad. Mine are completely different, though. Don't judge me at all. Lauren also says Candice and Michelle Maybe Ashley could be there also. Yes, possibly. Jericho could be a surprise as well. If Jericho's a surprise for the Royal Rumble, would it be interesting if Kenny Omega made a one-off appearance as well, just to bring their match into the men's Royal Rumble match? That would be interesting. But yeah, I think other than that, I think we talked a lot about the women. So again, thank you guys for your comments. Let's move on now to the men's Royal Rumble match. Let me just check here, see if anybody, which current women's belly button do you like most? I don't know. I don't check out belly buttons, man. Oh boy. Let me see here. I only have one vote for each of my polls on Twitter. That's completely cool with it. All right. Lauren thinks AJ is going to retain on Sunday. I think it's possible. I think he is too, with how that goes. But while you guys are bringing in your comments, I will move on now to the men's Royal Rumble match. I mentioned all the confirmed entrants before, so I won't go over them again. So now I will be honest again. The men's Royal Rumble match was a little tougher to predict again, because there's not much build really going on there. There's not as much room I can think of, any other big superstars teasing a surprise return. I did not have Jericho in my prediction, so because I did hear rumors he wasn't going to be in there, but if he shows up, I'm totally cool with that. But Jericho is not in there. I didn't put in EC, Ethan Carter III. I put in a couple other superstars that could be a surprise. Lawrence. I missed. Let me see here. Let me see. We get a lot of chat versus more content. There are 3 pre-show matches. Oh yeah, I've heard a U.S. Open, a 6 cruiserweight tag match, and shoot, what was the last one? I forgot. My friend told me today. Oh yeah, the club and the revival. Hassan the Might is really sorry for all that. No worries, man. It's completely fine. Nakamura is T and Couponers pick to win, but Balor could win to face Styles at Mania. I like to see that. Imagine Vince in the Rumble. Dear God, no. You forgot about Finn, and Lauren thinks that the men's Rumble will be good too. What if Jinder enters the Rumble, eliminates Nakamura? Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Jericho and Omega surprise and then rematch at Mania. Lauren said, "Did you see the superstars react to the 2017 Rumble on the WWE page?" I actually did not. Cody or Dolph entrant. I don't have them in my predictions, but I would be awesome seeing that as well. Either one of them enter the Royal Rumble match. And yes, we had enough of Jinder Mahal. Please, no more Jinder Mahal. I gave him a chance as a mid-card wrestler. He stunk. I'm sorry. I'm done with Jinder Mahal's push. Put him back on Raw. Put him back on main event or whatever the heck it is. And just, sorry, didn't work out. But I'll start talking about the men's Royal Rumble match. As I've mentioned several times, my number one entrant has to be Elias. Because Elias will come out since he's newer and he has this whole thing of, starting off with the song and whatnot, and just saying his thing. And I just got one question for you. Instead of saying who wants to walk with Elias, it's who wants to rumble with Elias? And I think Elias is going to get a good amount of time in this match. Also, he'll play a song saying something about Philly. As he'll probably crapping on us, and us Pittsburgh fans will probably, support it in some ways, but I still have all respect for anybody from Philadelphia. I have nothing against people from Philadelphia at all, unless if you're a stupid idiot, then you go on the list. But anyways, so my number 2 entrant, I think it'd be worthy to give this person, Seth Rollins. This is I didn't realize this until I watched 2014 Rumble again the other day, but this will only be if Seth Rollins is in this match. He's not confirmed because he will be wrestling with Jason Jordan against the Bar, which I think him, Jordan, and the Bar, all 4 of them, will all be in this match. I think Seth Rollins should get the number 2 spot. Give him a lot of time in this Rumble. He actually was number 2 in 2014. Got a lot of time also, but this only being his second Rumble, give the man more time. He deserves it. So Seth Rollins will enter at number 2, and I'm predicting that Jordan and Rollins will not be tag champions at this time. I think they will drop them to the Bar based off of just some miscommunication to continue the whole storyline with him and Jason Jordan. Number 3. Get this one over with. Kurt Hawkins comes out, gets eliminated by Rollins and Elias. Number 4, another guy I like to see get a longer a long run in the Rumble is Cesaro. Have him come out, and so that way, have another heel in there to, battle with Rollins, even team with Elias if need be. Just to help put over Rollins also. Got to spread those New Day members. Number 5 will be Big E. Number 6, a surprise entrant representing 205 Live. This guy needs to be in the Royal Rumble match. There's nobody else I would like to see in the Royal Rumble match from the Cruiserweight division more than Cedric Alexander. And give him a good amount of time in this match also. Even give him an elimination if need be. But show that this guy can actually, hang with the with the regular heavyweights and whatnot as well. He deserves more than the freaking Cruiserweight division. Number 7, I'd say would be Woken Matt Hardy. Yes! Number 8, Aiden English. Don't expect him to really do much in there. Have Cedric Alexander eliminate him. Number 9 will be The Miz, with The Miz Taraj by his side. Number 10 will have to be Ty Dillinger. Number 11, Kofi Kingston. Number 12, surprise entrant from NXT, Cassius Ohno. I really think Cassius Ohno is going to be up on the main roster, maybe on Raw or something like that. At WrestleMania also. So why not put him in the Royal Rumble match as well and have him eliminate even though I like to see him in longer, I think he can eliminate someone like Ty Dillinger. He'll be eliminated. Number 13 is Randy Orton. And I'm going to predict that Kofi does his weird looking save, but what if he does it off of an RKO? I don't know what exactly he could do because, Big E will still be in the match. But what if Kofi, gets hit with an RKO and he saves himself some weird way? They kind of watered down on Kofi saving himself. Because last year it was just, him holding on to the post or whatnot. It was mad, but it's starting to run out of the options. So I'd say, have him do it off an RKO. Number 14 is Baron Corbin. I think he will come in and eliminate Cedric Alexander. Number 15 is Mojo Rawley. He'll come in and eliminate Kingston. And I think Corbin will eliminate Cassius Ohno. With being halfway through, let's check let's check on what the live chat. Let's see what happens in the live chat. We have a lot going on in this live chat. I need to catch up. New champs at the Rumble. I think, we're going to see some new champions. Cody has blonde hair now. Yep. Any turns, in your opinion, happening on Sunday? I'll get to that one. Elias is also a jobber. I think he has the potential, so I got to give him time, but I don't think he should be feuding with Cena yet right away. Hassan thinks that Cody should go back to his black hair. I like to see an Elias and Bray song together in a Rumble match. Interesting. Lauren does not want to see an Elias and Cena feud, and definitely not a WrestleMania match. I mean, if they do a match if they do the match at Elimination Chamber, fine. But I mean, I think they're only doing this because Samoa Joe is hurt. I mean, I would say, again, have Elias and Cena go at Elimination Chamber, but have it set up for Samoa Joe coming back or whatnot, just to kill time, whatever. I think either either facing Joe or Taker at WrestleMania. I feel. And let me see here. If Elias does enter first, you get a cookie. Sure, I'll take the cookie. Chocolate chip, please, if you have a preference. What if Reigns wins again? Please, no. She doesn't think jobbers belong in the Rumble. I don't think so either, but there's some need to fill up space, in my opinion. Cedric needs a push in the world title. Yes, Cesaro will never be world champion. Vince doesn't like him. That'd be a shame. I would not. I want to see Cesaro be world champion, but like you said, Vince doesn't like him. He doesn't think he's Swiss or something missing. Blah blah blah. Bull crap. Yeah, don't give me ideas, Lauren. Neville could return to Rumble. Sure, I would like to. I would like to see Neville come back. He's on my predictions, but I would definitely like to see that. Neville returning. You don't think I'd make a good writer? Yeah. No, I think you're doing fine, Lauren. Neville should come back now that Enzo is gone. Sure. I'm sure Neville wants more than just the cruiserweight division, though, at this point. He deserves it, I feel. Neville deserves to return. He thinks Owens should go to SmackDown Live. That's fine. Neville was definitely the best thing ever for the cruiserweight division. She thinks Lauren thinks Nakamura come out number 30, and number 1 will be Bray Wyatt. and she thinks number 30 for the women will be Becky, number 1 will be Bayley. Cena is advertised for Fastlane. Do you think the Fatal 5-Way will happen at Fastlane? I hope. I don't know. I'm not too big of a fan of it, honestly. I don't know. I'm hoping for maybe something different for that. Vince likes big, sweaty men. Oh, geez. Do you think they'll have a draft after Mania? Yes. But yes, Vince definitely likes big, sweaty men all the time, unfortunately. Yeah, that is pretty much true. I like that comment. But anyways, getting back to the men's rumble, we're at number 16, Xavier Woods. Number 17, Bray Wyatt. And I like to see him and Xavier Woods have just a stare down again like they did last year after, their feud in 2016 when the Wyatts and the New Day feud with each other. I like to see that happen. And maybe we'll have Xavier Woods get eliminated by Bray Wyatt then. Number 18 be Rusev. Rusev will eliminate Big E. Number 19, Jason Jordan. We'll have Rollins and Jordan team up for a little bit and try working together. I think there's going to be some tension between them still. They'll eliminate Corbin and Mojo. Number 20 is Finn Balor. He will come out. Now, I'm going to say, what if the Miz Taraj is trying to, take out different members, help the Miz take out different members as well. I didn't put it on any predictions for eliminations by the Miz. I'm sure he may have a few in there, but I'd say, what if you have the club come out and when the Miz is trying to eliminate Balor with help from the Miz Taraj, we have the Balor Club, Gallows and Anderson also come out and take out the Miz Taraj so Balor can eliminate the Miz, setting up for the Miz versus Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. That's an OA predicted match, obviously, for the Intercontinental Championship, and maybe give Finn the Intercontinental title for at Mania, and to pretty much more establish, which direction the Balor Club's going. Are they face? Are they heel? I'm still not sure. I mean, they seem like they're going towards a babyface direction based on what they did with DX at Raw 25 last week, but I'm still not 100% sure at all. But I think it is possible. But yeah, so I have Balor eliminate The Miz. Number 21 will be Sheamus. Rollins and Jordan will go after them, and they will eliminate them. But then I think this is where Jason Jordan could possibly turn and eliminate Rollins. Setting up, something, and it could be a thing where even though I think a lot of people will rather see just a turn just happen, Jordan could be like every man for himself, and then they'll probably get their rematch, at Elimination Chamber, and that's when the full turn will happen, and they'll probably lead to Rollins and Jordan at WrestleMania. Again, I would rather not see Rollins and Jordan happen at WrestleMania, but and again, what else are you going to really do is Seth Rollins at WrestleMania since Dean Ambrose is hurt. I had number 22 being Shinsuke Nakamura, and he will eliminate Randy Orton. Kind of getting retribution on him for him RKOing him out of nowhere, which that RKO out of nowhere is just so sick the other night on SmackDown Live. I loved it. Have him eliminate Orton, and I would like the reason why I want to see that Fatal 5-Way, maybe just to heat up Nakamura more if he wins the Rumble, which I kind of gave away my pick already to win. It's Nakamura, guys. Sorry, spoiler alert. But I still think Nakamura and Orton could be a good feud to help build up Nakamura for his match at WrestleMania against AJ Styles. Of course, also who would AJ Styles face at Fastlane if he's not facing the Fatal 5-Way? Crap. I screwed myself. Oh, well, but that's why I'm going to stick where I got with these Rumble predictions. I didn't think of the title matches outside this. But so I'm going to say, they can have Orton turn heel and have him and Nakamura feud leading up to, just to give Nakamura some more momentum going into his match at WrestleMania 34. Number 23, the United States champion, the glorious Bobby Roode. He'll be at number 23. Number 24, Titus O'Neil. Number 25 is the big dog, cocking his fist. Roman Reigns coming number 25. He'll get in there and eliminate Titus O'Neil. And what the heck, he'll eliminate Jason Jordan for getting retribution for eliminating Rollins. Number 26, John Cena, which, knowing WWE with what's going on with him and Elias, he'll probably eliminate Elias. Number 27 is Jinder Mahal. Get him right out of there. Mahal eliminates Cena. Now, who could be the ones to eliminate Cena and Reigns, though? This is a long shot, guys. A really big long shot as far as them getting eliminated by this next person, even though I think this person has a strong chance of being a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble match. And if this person does, I think you should enter a little more towards the end and be in the final 3. My number 28 entrant is a surprise entrant, the United Kingdom champion, Pete Dunne. if anybody could use, with how strong he's being built in NXT as a UK champion, if there's anybody who could get like, a big, spot in this Rumble, I think it could be Pete Dunne. Not going to win it, but get a big spot. I think he'll be the one to come in and eliminate Cena. Don't judge me, but that's a long shot big time. But what if Pete Dunne enters the Rumble and he eliminates John Cena? That would give him some momentum going forward. He won't be on the main roster anytime soon. Number 29, we have Apollo Crews. And my number 30 pick will be the returning Jeff Hardy. Him and Matt will team up and, get people out. I have him being taking out the Bray Wyatt. Crews be eliminated by Pete Dunne. Bobby Roode be eliminated by Finn Balor. I'll have Rusev get eliminated by Nakamura. And then Pete Dunne will also eliminate the Hardy Boys. My final four, again, these are big, long shot predictions, guys. But I'd like to see my final four be Nakamura, Balor, Dunne, and Roman Reigns. And what if Pete Dunne was somehow able to eliminate Roman Reigns and be out to the final three between Dunne, Balor, and Nakamura? And then Nakamura will eliminate Dunne. My final two will be Finn Balor and Shinsuke Nakamura. To give them both to him, I'm going to have them finish off the match because they had an awesome match in NXT right before Balor came up to the main roster in 2016. I would like to see these two go at it again, where they finish it off, and Balor is eliminated by Nakamura for Shinsuke Nakamura to win the Men's Royal Rumble match. Very long shot prediction towards the end. Again, with that stuff about Pete Dunne, but I'd like to see it happen because with how strong he's being built as a UK champion, I think if anybody could use a big elimination of Cena or Reigns, it could be Pete Dunne. Let's see what the live chat has to say. Let me see here. I gotta catch up. Okay, I think I was right here. Lauren says, do you think there will be a women's tag title? I don't know if I want to see a women's tag team division with just how there's not too much depth really in the women's division right now. I mean, maybe, Absolution or, Absolution or the Riot Squad, maybe, but it's still not like that strong of a team, in my opinion, to make make me want to see a tag television for the women. So I'd say maybe not. She says, thanks, Mike. I try. Is Rock still under contract? I'm not too sure if he still is or not. I'd like to see him back, but that's a long shot. Corbin 16-20. Son, the money says that. Lauren also says, Kofi or Big E? Who do you think make it the better heel? Probably Big E. The WWF had a women's tag titles 97-98. Glamour Girls versus Jumpin' Bomb Angels. Finn still gets his rematch clause for the Universal Championship. Yes, definitely. Alexa Bliss defending the title at the Rumble. I don't think she is. Dean Ambrose interfering in the title match, the tag title match. They're really exaggerating, how long he's going to be gone. So if he shows up, like, I'd be cool with that. If that's how they want to turn Dean Ambrose heel, like, sure, I'd be all for that. I just don't know if he's going to be back in time. Rollins versus Jordan. Rollins versus Jordan. Yeah, exactly. Not a WrestleMania match. Nakamura and Orton feud soon. That's what I think should happen, just to give Nakamura build towards WrestleMania. I just think also, lost my train of thought. The match they had for number one contendership for Hell in a Cell, I thought was good. I think he'd be a good person to help put over Nakamura, because I just think Orton's gonna be going to Raw after the Superstar shakeup. Big E, Xavier Woods. I don't see Kofi turning anymore. Probably not. Daniel Bryan is a new favorite to win. I'm just not sure how Daniel Bryan, though, what the story of him winning the Royal Rumble match would be. I mean, him and AJ Styles wrestling at WrestleMania would be awesome, but I'm just not quite sure, the story. I can't wrap it around my brain of story. Excuse me, how you would get him in a match and win the Royal Rumble match. I would like to see him and Shane have the match, but I don't know how I could see him and AJ. maybe Brian is screwing with us. Maybe he is cleared. Maybe, who knows? What if Shane McMahon eliminated Daniel Bryan? Interesting. Interesting right there. Let's see that. What happened to Mike Kanellis? I don't know if he's taking time off to help Maria with well, I've seen him in photos of being on house shows. But yeah, if he's still on house shows, why aren't they even giving him a match at all on SmackDown? It's right there. Jinder better not be 30. What's worse, that or Roman Reigns being at number 30? Lauren doesn't like Pete Dunne. Okay, that's I respect that. Everybody have a great night going back to work. See you later, TN Couponer. Dunne versus Cena at Mania. Ooh, I love that. Jeff is out until June. Darn it. Lauren says, I love you, Mike, but I don't really like your Final Four. That is fine. Maybe Jeff will turn heel. Jeff Hardy is a heel. Did that ever happen in WWE? I cannot remember. She loves your Final Two, though. That's like, yes. I really want a good Mania this year. Yeah, they better not screw it up. The Bellas could return to Rumble as well. Yes. Paige could also be a surprise entrant. Maybe she's not really hurt. If they surprise us with Paige, I'll mark out. Cool. I'll be awesome. I will love that. Yes. Brock just needs to lead WWE. Yes. Can't stand why did they even make him champ? I don't know. I mean, I personally don't think. I mean, I like the feud him and Goldberg have. I actually think it needed to have the title involved in it. Like Brock winning a title. I mean, I've been happy he's defended it quite often, but I don't think he really needs it. Especially, I feel he should have dropped it to Strowman at No Mercy, but they had a terrible match that didn't go over well. Imagine Nakamura heel turn. They could. I mean, even if they did, if they didn't turn Randy heel and it kept in the face and Nakamura the heel, they wanted, AJ. I say AJ Styles Nakamura in terms of like they turned Styles heel last year, well 2 years ago, but I think it was more so the fans were still going to cheer him. It was more so just light the fire or anything. Plus, he's feud with John Cena also, so fans were obviously going to cheer more for Styles than Cena, anyways. So. I mean, I'll be okay with a heel Nakamura versus a face Randy Orton. I mean, I think that that would be interesting as well. I like that. Will you be live Sunday? Yep, definitely will. Imagine, crap, I keep messing up this live stream. Imagine Jinder or Roman in the Final Two. No, Roman Final Four. That's enough. Please, no. As TM Coupon said before, don't give Vince any ideas. No Jinder or Roman in the Final Two. Please, no. Do you think this will be Cena and Orton's final Mania match as full-timers? Well, I mean, Cena's already somewhat of a part-timer right now. Like somewhat, not completely, but I don't know if it'll be his last Royal Rumble match. Orton's maybe. I mean, he could start winding down a little bit too, because I don't know how much he has left to do, but I mean, they could put him on Raw for all I know, but it's possible, I'd say. Not sure. Jeff was a face in WWE and a heel in TNA. Okay, thank you for clarifying that with me. Lauren, fans will boo like Eva. Ugh, gosh. According to Wikipedia, he turned heel for a very short time. Everyone in WWE was basically both heel and face except two people. Those two people are Mysterio, Jeff Hardy, and Kelly. That's right. People cheer Cena. Yeah, people do cheer them. Roman versus Cena at Mania. I felt they should have kept that match they had at No Mercy for WrestleMania. Obviously, like when Cena first came to Raw, I thought they would tease them, running into each other here and there again, and teasing that match here and there. I wouldn't mind. I was hoping what was going to happen at No Mercy was maybe like Cena will sneak some victory over Roman, or even Roman will beat Cena, and then afterwards, I was hoping that was another huge opportunity to turn Roman heel. They could have had Roman beat down on Cena, write Cena off television. He returns at the Rumble or something, and they set up a second match between them at WrestleMania or something like that, with a stipulation involved. That's what I was hoping would happen at No Mercy. But Roman versus Cena, they should have left it for WrestleMania 34, in my opinion, instead of Roman versus Brock. Orton versus Nakamura versus Styles at Mania. Joe versus not too bad of an idea. I'd rather see it just be Nakamura and Styles though. But those three, not too bad of a pairing. I want to see Joe versus Cena at WrestleMania, definitely. Shane versus Daniel, yes. Charlotte versus Ronda, yes. Rollins versus Ambrose, definitely. Hassan says, Lauren, I was talking about Jinder and Roman, and sorry to Club for mentioning him again. I was talking more. Hey, man, no offense at all. I'm just saying I do not want to. I just don't want to see Mahalo get a big push. Lauren says Orton versus Nakamura. Yeah. Orton versus Styles. Even if at this point, honestly, if Randy Orton would win the Rumble for the second year in a row, even though he doesn't really need to win a Royal Rumble, in my opinion, but if he wins it to face Styles at WrestleMania, I'd be okay with it, honestly. But I don't think it would be as big of a match as, like, well, in the WWE's eyes, I don't think Orton and Styles would be a big of a match as Brock and Roman are. So that's going to be main event. I'd rather see Styles and Nakamura because nothing's going to top off that match. It needs to be the main event at WrestleMania this year, in my opinion. Styles versus Nakamura, yes, that's definitely should be the main event. So, yeah, just catching up on the live chat comments right there. Alexa versus Asuka, title on the line. I mean, the thing is, we've already seen Alexa versus Asuka, so I don't really want to. I would rather see something different at WrestleMania. But Paige is not cleared to wrestle. I'm not too sure what route they would go with it. But I just don't know if I wouldn't see Alexa and Asuka unless if, like, Asuka's career was on the line or something like that. I was hoping that Paige would have won the title by now or at the Elimination Chamber, and we'd have Paige versus Asuka at WrestleMania. But this is what's going to happen if Paige is not cleared to compete. But yeah, keep bringing the stuff to the live chat, guys. I just wanted to catch up, but I know my final four is not really the greatest, but it's a long shot. But again, my final four is Nakamura, Balor, Dunn, and Reigns, with Balor and Nakamura being the final two, and Nakamura winning. My surprise entrance, Jeff Hardy, Pete Dunne. Well, Roman Reigns is technically a surprise entrance. He's not confirmed for the match. So is Bobby Roode. The Bar, they're not confirmed. Jason Jordan, Seth Rollins aren't confirmed either. Mojo Rawley wasn't confirmed. I don't think he was. I think here Cassius Ohno be a surprise. Cedric Alexander, Seth Rollins. Yeah, so that's pretty much my picks. Pretty much. Any other stuff in the live chat? Let me see here. Taker's last Mania. If so, who do you think he'd face? Again, it's tough. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Taker wrestle one more time. I just don't know how they're going to work around. I just don't know how they're going to work around after what happened last year with the fallout of his match against Roman. Like, how is Roman, like, I'm sure Roman's going to come across saying, hey, I'm the one who retired you, not anybody else or whatnot. So, I mean, if he does wrestle, I would hope it would have someone make sense. I would love that he see him face Cena. Even Balor wouldn't be too bad of an idea. I'm not sure about him and Strowman. Probably not. If Aleister Black was on the main roster, I'd like to see Aleister Black and Taker. It's too bad. What's his face? Sting was not able to wrestle anymore. That's one of the biggest dream matches. Mickey versus Asuka would be lit. Oh, have a rematch from their NXT TakeOver Toronto? Sure. That wouldn't be too bad an idea for WrestleMania. Rest in peace, guys. His second Raw Women's title, yes. Becky versus Charlotte. I think that would be a second option for the SmackDown Women's Championship if they don't do Charlotte versus Ronda. Because I keep hearing rumors that the idea for the four horsewomen of WWE versus I can't talk tonight. The four horsewomen of MMA. I think that idea is definitely done. Taker should fight Cena, yes. Rollins versus Ambrose, yes. Kurt versus Triple H, probably. The WWE should do a 40-man Rumble again. I mean, if you want to see that's cool. I don't know. When I watched the 2011 Rumble, I wasn't a fan of it unless they just map it out a little bit better. I just felt like it was a little bit too long, in my opinion. I don't know. It was just a little all over the place. Maybe not, but if they do it, they make it work for me. I'd be cool with it. But not too bad idea. Brock versus Roman again. Yeah, again, I think that's what they're probably going to go with. If not, have it be, Roman, Strowman, and Brock, I guess. Let's say they have Braun win the title, and it's Roman and Braun again at WrestleMania to culminate their feud because they had an awesome feud last summer. Cena versus Taker, Lauren wants to see. Cena versus Orton would be great too. They've done that a little too much, though, in my opinion. I mean, it would have to be, roles reversed or something. I mean, personally, I don't really want to see them wrestle again. Orton versus Finn, sure. Sasha versus Bayley. If they would build Bayley back up properly, then yes, I thought that's where we were going to be getting at Takeover. Not Takeover, at SummerSlam last year, but that fell through the cracks. How bad Bayley was being built. Orton versus Joe. Not bad. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Braun versus Kane. Not for me, no thanks. Sasha versus Bayley. One must be heel. He thinks it's gonna be Sasha, but what some people have talked about Bayley being a heel. I just can't wrap. I'm trying to think other than my friend Robbie bringing up the idea of what if Bayley, joins the Woken, if let's say Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt team up in some ways or whatnot. What if they and they call it the Woken fan? What if they have a woman character in there as Bayley becoming like a gothic chick or something like that? That was Robbie's idea for Bayley being a heel. But even Sasha. Sasha being a heel would be good. I feel like Sasha could use it more than Bayley at this point because, as Lauren says in the live chat, the WWE pretty much gave up on Bayley. Jeff Hardy versus Finn Balor, yes. Cena or never faced off at Mania 1-on-1 though. That is true. So maybe if they build up well, I give an exception. But I'm just tired of seeing that match happen. When we saw it in Pittsburgh at the 2014 Royal Rumble, everybody just crapped on it, even though it was still a good match. But we've seen it how many times everybody in the crowd was crapping on it. Jeff versus Finn would be great. Yeah, people give up on Bayley. Hassan, the Mighty, didn't like her much anyways. Big Show versus Mark Henry. Could be one of the last matches, but I don't know if that would be a WrestleMania caliber match, but I've seen it happen before. They didn't do too bad. Laura never liked Bayley. She annoys her. I mean, that's fine. Bray versus Matt. If they put on a better match than they did at Raw 25, go for it. Paige versus Asuka. Yes, definitely. That's why I want to say at WrestleMania. And Son the Mighty gave Lauren a thumbs up. I gave you a thumbs up also because you are awesome. Well, both of you guys are awesome. But yeah, I mean, if anybody doesn't have any other questions, I may just wrap this up here. So yeah, I mean, I know I didn't have probably the best predictions for the Royal Rumble matches this year, especially the men's. The men's Royal Rumble match was tough to write out for because of just the build has been kind of lacking a little bit. But if done well, it could still be a good match. Just not 2015 level match, and don't have Roman Reigns win it. Let me see here. My polls on Twitter only have 2 votes each, which that is fine, and expected to have these same polls out a few days ago because I did the live stream. I did this again. Let me see here. So for women, I have 1 vote for Asuka, 1 vote for Becky for my polls. I know you guys wanted Asuka and Shinsuke to win, and for the men's, I have Shinsuke, 1 for Shinsuke, 1 for Roman. So it's going to be pretty darn close. I just hope they don't give it to Roman. I'm really scared they're going to have Roman enter the match. Surprise entrance. There's no bill for Roman winning the Royal Rumble match. To me, there's no need for him to win it. He's not even in the match. He's been more focused on Intercontinental Championship for the past few weeks, and then he just dropped it to Miz. So we're going to have to him say, oh, screw the Intercontinental Championship. Moving on to the main event scene now. No, that'd be a boring story. Nothing good at all. To me, it'd be worse than, 2015. At least in 2015, they had him like, he was already in the Rumble and he was like, teasing to be a favorite. He just was in the worst spot at the wrong time. Let me see here. One more question. Do you think any new GM will happen soon? 205 Live means it's going to be coming in. I'm not sure who they would possibly pick for it, though, because I'm just having a hard time, getting into 205 Live because they're being booked pretty badly. I heard rumors that they were actually working on him about putting. They've known about the GM thing for a 205 Live for a while. And rumors have it was supposed to be Summer Rae, but they thought she was too tall. Roman better not win. No, definitely not. Arrows blocking Hassan the Mighties. Gender X Eva. Ugh. Yes, the W always likes to put swerves on us. Oh, last year Roman didn't deserve to be in the Rumble. Oh my goodness. Not only that, they put him in the number 30 spot also. It's like the most anticipated spot. People are waiting for that. And the fans weren't going to be happy he was in the Rumble. So why put him in at number 30? You could have put, AJ in there because AJ, lost earlier to Cena. I'm sure he would have gotten a better reception. That was such a bad move. He shouldn't even made it down to the final 4 or final 2. Like I was all pumped, all loving it. Actually, let me see here. Let me see if I can find it. I got a lot of text here. I'm pretty popular now. What the hell's going on here, guys? Let me see if I can find last year's Rumble live reactions from on my one friend's channel because I flipped when Roman came out. Oh shoot. Let me see here. Let me search really quick. Dan guys, Royal Rumble. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Full name here. See if I can find my live reactions. How pissed I was. Specified as 2017. God. Aha. Let me see here. It was around. Let me see here.
It is time for the 30th Royal Rumble.
It was about like a minute, an hour he came in. Oh wait, I had the marking down here in the comments. Oh, a minute 2:42. I'm like right in the back right there. The air was let out of the tires as soon as Roman came out last year at number 30. I had to just share that. Who's more hated, Roman or Cena? I think Roman. Yeah, definitely Roman at this point. I was cheering for Cena whenever they feuded. Yeah, Bryan's contract is up. Is up next year. Yeah, it is. That's why they're probably seeing some type of character change in there. Even if they are turning him heel just to try to lower down his popularity. That fan reaction for Roman last year was so funny. Oh yes, it was. Yeah, I was pissed too. Yeah, why not AJ also? Yeah, I don't like Vince anymore either. Shane deserves to run the Rumble. Okay. Sorry, not the Rumble. What was that? What are you playing? That was my live reaction from last year's Rumble when Cena when Reigns came out at number 30 last year at the Rumble. I was at my friend's house. Yes, my reaction was completely priceless. Lauren said, "You a Cena, Orton, Styles, Nakamura, Finn, Triple H, Bryan, Rollins, and Roman fan." Let me see here. Wow, a lot of names here. Only zero. Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people hate on John Cena. I mean, I get those moments where it's like I don't like how he's being booked. He's getting in the way of other people's pushes. But I still respect him. I don't completely hate him. I haven't seen a T-shirt in my closet. I do. I'll be 100% honest. So I mean, I do respect him, but there's times where I don't like the way he's booked. When he's booked, fine. I have no problem. Like my favorite time for Cena, well, the time I was watching it was probably his U.S. title run. That was great. And his feud with AJ Styles was awesome. I like the stuff with the Miz and Maurice last year. The promos he cut with Roman were awesome. Also, I was wanting him to win there. So yeah, I do respect John Cena. He's not my number one favorites, but yeah, I still do respect him. I don't completely hate on him like a lot of people do. Let me see here. Orton, don't hate me because I know you love Orton, but I used to hate Randy Orton big time. Hated him back in because when he was feuding with Daniel Bryan, I was all for Daniel Bryan. I was hating on Randy Orton big time, but I still do like Randy Orton. I just hate when he gets booked bland and boring. Styles, definitely, yes. Who doesn't love AJ Styles? I met him last year. Nakamura, definitely. Finn, yes. Triple H, he's a badass, yes. Daniel Bryan, number one favorite. Rollins, yes. Roman, when he's booked good, yes. I like Becky, like Charlotte, Asuka, Alexa, Mickey, yes. Natty's all right. Not my number one favorite, but I don't mind her. There's not really too many people I absolutely hate. The only one I absolutely hate in the women's division is Alicia Fox. I can't stand her. Paige is probably my favorite. Do you watch the Lex Man's Pure Baby Faces? Yes, I did watch that one. Because yeah, as Lauren says, heels aren't heels and faces aren't faces anymore. Nobody really gets developed anymore. There's no pure baby faces. There's no pure heel. It's just I think as the Lex Man also said in a video last year that they seem to rely on more of the bad guys to sell the tickets than the baby faces anymore. And that's pretty much true. They know how to write good heels, but they can't write a purebred baby face. It's a shame. Lauren says who are my favorites for the women and men. Well, women, she said, I'll hate you have your own opinion exactly. Let me see your favorites. I know your favorite is definitely Randy Orton. Women, I know you like Trish. Crap, I'm joking here. Paige. Crap, I'm sorry, Lauren. Put me on the spot. I'm joking here. I'll continue on. Lauren, faces are stupid heels and are not what the crowd isn't what it used to be now. My feet keep scrolling up here. Heels do make the entertainment pretty much, yes. Which number was worse, 2014 or 15? Definitely 2015, in my opinion, was definitely worse. I know 2014 didn't come out good results, which again, I was there that night. We really let the crowd hear it. But yeah, I would say 2015, no doubt about it, was worse. Her favorite men are Cena, Orton, Hardy, Rollins, Styles, Edge, HBK, Taker, and Kane. Awesome. That's a good group for you that you like as well for your favorite men's wrestlers. Again, I pretty much have a soft spot. Like I don't have anything against anybody except for like Alicia Fox. I can't stand. Kurt Hawkins, don't care for him. R-Truth, Dana Brooke, I'm mad about. Well, Dana probably could be talented. It's just that she just brought up way too soon. I don't know. There's good, most of them I'm acceptable. I don't care for. Let me see here. Her favorite women are Tori, Trish, Maria, Mickey, Melina, Eve, Sasha, Steph, and Natty. She also likes Paige and Carmella. Not too bad. Although I'm not the hugest Stephanie McMahon fan. I'll be honest about that. I am not. But yeah, guys, with that, and I'll give you about a couple more minutes. Do you guys have any more questions for me or whatnot? If not, I might wrap up this stream here in a second. But yeah, so while I guess I'm waiting for more questions to come in, as always, guys, what are your thoughts on my predictions, fantasy predictions for the 2018 Royal Rumble match? If you would like to leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Any surprise entrants, surprise returns, Final Four, winners, and whatnot. Please leave the thoughts down there. And as always, be sure to click that like and subscribe button for more content to come to my channel. And follow me on Twitter as well at DemandAirboy93. I'll be back up here again live tomorrow night for my TakeOver Philadelphia predictions, which will probably be as soon as the pay-per-view is over. I'll be, chilling up here in my room watching TakeOver Philly, getting some B-dubs and fries because I can celebrate myself. Sunday, I'm going to be at my friend Daniel Guys' house watching the Rumble there, and then I'll be back here, and I'll go live as soon as I get home. Mondays, Raw, SmackDown, NXT. I'll be starting the Road WrestleMania series, and any other odds and ends will be in there here and there. So, yeah. Let me see here. Hassan the Mighty says, crap. Let me see here. Hassan the Mighty says, the club, I do think it's annoying that the cameraman keep focusing on crowd members close up, thumbs downing the heels. Yes, somewhat. And I also I criticize the cameraman a lot because I am a videographer in real life. She said, nah, I'll see you Sunday. You have Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. I have all three. She said, love your review. Awesome night. Yep. He said, Lauren, I was talking about faces and heels not being the same pretty much. And yeah, sure thing. Thank you. Again, the stream was fun. Thank you guys for tuning in as well. It's always awesome to have you guys in the live chat asking me all these questions as well. It keeps things, more interesting going as well. Just a Friday night, just thought I'd come up here because I had nothing else to do, just see who's on, wanted to chat. I got a lot out there. Answer a lot of questions. Got to talk about the Royal Rumble predictions. And I think, tomorrow I'll be watching TakeOver, and then I'll just take it easy during the day. Sunday will be getting ready for the Rumble. That should be a blast as well. All right. Well, if you guys have any more questions for me, I guess I will sign out. So once again, if you like this video, please give that a thumbs up. If you like it as well, please make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Once again, if you want to follow me on Twitter, you may follow me on Twitter at DemandAirboy93. The link to my Twitter is down below in the description. So yeah, if you guys. Thank you guys. I'm lost for words now. Sorry about that. But thank you guys again also as always for tuning in for this stream. And I guess I will check out now and enjoy the rest of my night. So thank you again, Lauren, Hassan the Mighty, TN Couponer, Robbie, also anybody else who appeared in this live stream to chat with. Awesome chatting with you guys. And hope you guys enjoy your weekend and have fun this Sunday at the Rumble. And I'll see you guys whenever, either tomorrow night for TakeOver Philly, or Sunday night for the Royal Rumble, if not next week for Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. And until then, guys, I'm checking out. And until I get to my cursor on the stop broadcast button. All right, awesome. Till then, guys, have a good night.